Hello? Why is it showing all of that? What? Why is it showing everything on Discord? Okay, so I hope that is fixed. Okay, so I think I'm live now. It's all good. Yep, leaked Discord information. If it lags, if the stream lags at all, just tell me. But if you didn't know, we're playing Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator. No, Helena, I'm not singing. Before you ask. I knew you'd ask that. No, I'm not singing. That is done. If you want to hear me sing this song, go to the first episode. You know what, tell you what. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Once it loads. Alright, let's go to this first. Alright, if you want to hear me sing, then here it is. Dream. Okay, that's just really quiet. Here we go. Dream Daddy. Dream Daddy. Don't. Okay. That's me singing. You happy now, Helena? No, I actually wasn't singing. I just loaded up a video of me singing. Why'd they open up that again? Ah, cool. How's lunch going? And it's good you got free time. You get to be in the stream. So we're just going to carry on with the game. Oh god, I can't even remember where it last was. The top one. Dad tip 56. Go ask your mother. Well, I guess I really didn't think this path through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is. And Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone. So I'm just going to pick a direction and walk in it. Let's go. Let's go. This way. Cool, okay. We're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance, could it be? Jim and Kim's. Okay, good name. A big burned out neon sign hangs above the tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, it'll do. This bar is small and dimly lit. A crack of pool balls sound in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicoloured Christmas lights hover above the bartender. And I can tell I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pulled up a seat at the bar. So many neon signs in this bar. And a pig's head, a boar head. What'll it be? 1 beer, please. Sure thing, boss. The bartender slides me an ice cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh. Neither of them. Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, yes. Which is always a good thing. The brightly coloured mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favourite team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Several people in this bar are wearing the distinctive colours of the team I dislike, although I believe from the demeanour, I can't pronounce that word, there's a lot of words I can't pronounce, that, like me, the passion for the team is all in good fun.
Hey!
Oh, hi there. A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass slides up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Oh, looks like something's getting on. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello, must be the shirt. You know, the flowers. Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often? Oh, no, I actually just moved into this part of town today. I'm Luke, by the way.
Ah.
Are you watching the game? Yeah, my preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease.
Hey!
Oh, I love that team. I also love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. Oh! Oh, something's going down now. Why is this line in there, though? I love someone who knows their way around balls. I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk. Yeah, me too. Me too. Buy a gal a drink. I think she's had enough, but we want to impress. So, let's buy Mary a drink. I almost reluctantly signal the bartender and order Mary another glass of wine. Neil jokes back and forth with Mary. They're clearly friends, and this clearly isn't her first time doing this. She tips her glass at me. Suppose I gotta keep you company now.
Hey!
So, what do you want to know? Okay, anything going to impress? We have what's the deal? What do you think of the game? And what is the latest gossip around here? How's it going, Julian? Welcome back. Yeah, she looks like an alcoholic. So, I want to know the latest gossip. You came to the right broad. How's it going, John? John Hasty? How are you doing today? I like your profile picture, my friend. Life is Strange is a good game. I'm sorry you can hear creaking in the background. That is just my chair. I'm an observer. I watch people. I see everything, know everyone. Nothing gets past me. Maybe later. I'll probably join later on after the stream.
Ugh.
So what? I thought you were gonna...
Oh,
I forgot what we were talking about. About the gossip. You said nothing gets past you. Alright, I'm also a steel trap. Confidential to a fault. I just bought you a drink, Mary. So, what else can you tell me about this part of town? It's quiet, that's for sure. If you want an... I am one of 3 Americans on that server and I feel special. You should. Not that many Americans on that server. If you want an idyllic little life with white picket, fences, this is the place to do it. But every town has its secrets, you know. She takes a sip of her drink. That was a little too ominous for my taste. She leans closer.
Oh.
Well, I'm British. But yeah, America. Fuck yeah. Would you like to learn some of my secrets? Oh, is she hitting on me? I think she is. Oh boy. Maybe some other time.
Come on.
Luke! You are a disappointment. You should have said yes. I want to know secrets. I like secrets. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. My character is not good. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points. A little too close than what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team! It's the brooding man from the coffee spoon. He sits alone sipping whiskey. I have no idea which dad I'm going to go for. I haven't even met them all yet, so I think I'm not going to choose a dad until I meet them all. Yeah, it's that guy from the coffee spoon. Enjoying the game? I am now that we're winning. Oh, you must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. Well, no it's not. It's not superior. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior. Well, he certainly does look like a badass, Julian. I'm sure I will like this guy. But only time will tell. That's where you're wrong. Since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. The conversation ends there and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. I know, he has those rugged looks. He looks like he doesn't give a damn about everything. About anything. The conversation ends there and we both go back silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, with both sides playing their hardest to win. But in the end, my team prevails. Yes! Quiet cheers ripple through the bar. I raise respectful... Why can't I speak today? A glass to the man drinking whiskey. He raised his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us, based on mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. Oh, so he just bought me a drink. The name's Robert. Thanks, I'm Luke.
Hey.
You must be new here. Mary already hit on you? Yeah. Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. Is it actually a Jim or Kim that runs this place? No, that'd be Neil. Neil waves him across the bar.
Oh.
Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world. True. Okay. You a whiskey fella or beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things. You like shots? Not really. I'm not a shots person. But I'm not gonna put I like shots anyway. Thank you. Robert nods to Neil. 2 serves up, 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me. Here's to your health. We take shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Okay, Luke, this guy's out of my friend league, but I think I'll play my cards right and we pals in no time. Compliment his rugged good looks. Compliment his hand tattoo. What tattoo? Oh, that one? Anyway, he does have a cool leather jacket. I like your jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. Been in my family for a long time. Passed down from firstborn to firstborn. Cursed, some would say. Man, this guy's mysterious and cool.
Oh.
Way cooler than I am, at least. What are you talking about? We have this amazing flower shirt on. What are you doing here tonight? My daughter kicked me out the house. That's pretty much what happened. Not like forever. She was having a sleepover with her friends.
Mm-hmm.
Family type, huh? Singled out. He gets it.
Oh.
Be right back. Got a powder my nose. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must have liked you. Ha, I guess so. Got to admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. You already had it on though. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction.
Hi.
I live in this cul-de-sac down the way. Do we all live in this cul-de-sac? Does everybody live there? Exactly what I said. Oh, I closed it down by accident. Sorry, I closed down the game by accident. Does everybody live there? Me too. We just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbours. Well, some of them. Yes, Julian. Yeah. Gotta powder his nose. Great place to be. Good neighbours. Well, some of them. You talking about that guy with the really weird children? Blonde children who look dead inside? Because I'm not a big fan of him. Who's that? We'll get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Luke. So we doing this or what? Whoa, what are we doing? What are we doing? What?
Hey.
You know, do you want to come inside or not? A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. Thinking exactly what I was thinking. Lay it on smooth. I was going to, Julian. Well, I don't see why not. That sounded smoother in my head. Let's do it. I follow him up to his door. He fumbles with his key for a second and locks the door, leading me inside. The moment the door closed behind us, he pushed me up against the wall and kisses me, grabbing my hips. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, it's going down now. Everything's going on now. Alright, let's save it. And then let's carry on. Oh, this is getting interesting. Very interesting. Come on. Robert takes my hand and leads me up the stairs into what I presume is his bedroom. But it's so dark I can't see anything but Robert's intense expression. Things are getting weird. He kissed me again and I can hear... I thought that said sucking then. I was like, what's going on? I can hear him shucking off his jacket. I clumsily take off mine too. His hands run down my chest and suddenly he's tugging at my belt. Helena, you can use this for your fan fictions. Yeah, nothing does escape from a fan fiction writer. I don't normally do this. Do you want to stop? Okay, this is one for you guys. Do you want me to carry on? Do you want me to press yes or no? That is the question. Because this is too big of a question for me to answer alone. Okay, I see a yes in the chat. Okay, let's press yes because you guys in the chat wanted me to. Actually, I should probably Get going. Robert steps back. I pressed yes. Robert steps back. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Sorry. I think I'm gonna head home. Sorry. Nah, it's cool. I head home. My head's still spinning with anxiety of turning Robert down. The sight of the couch helps me compartmentalize. Is that a word? Compartmentalize. Though, and before I know it, I'm having dreams about my teeth falling out. Well, there's always another chance, Helena, for a smash. Oh, I wake up from a text from an unknown number. If that's Robert, how do you get my number? Is he a CIA agent? Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out? This is Craig, by the way. Oh, it's Craig. Holy crap, it's 6 AM. Who does 6 AM anymore? Without realizing, I drift back to sleep. Whoops, must have went back out. Check my phone again. Hey bud, still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do now is work out. But it's Craig. I do want to catch up. Let's go to the gym. Hey man, I need a few minutes to wake up. But last meeting 20? After a few seconds, another text comes in. Sure thing. Meet me at the gym. Well, good thing about Craig. He replies straight away, not waits a couple hours or a whole day to text back. I think that's why a lot of other YouTubers like Craig, because he texts back. I stretch and my bones crack. I gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw off my blanket and... Hey, wait. I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Amanda must have tucked me in after all. I fell asleep. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth, throw on the only clothes I own that are even kind of gym appropriate, and head out. Lemmismeh. The neighbourhood is quiet and serene this early in the morning. Birds chirp and the grass is still wet with dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing out front, stretching, of course. He spots me and waves enthusiastically.
Oh.
Hey bro, good morning. Hey. Hey, it's not personality that counts. Not just because he's ripped. Hey, good to see you, man. I'm definitely not as pumped up as he is. Maybe I should have had some coffee before I left.
Huh?
You ready to kick some butt? Help me. With your help, I am. I get the feeling this is going to be the less of me kicking butt and more of the gym kicking my butt. That's true. I don't go to gyms. The more you know about me. I can handle it with you here.
Oh.
Dude, bro, that means a lot.
Bro.
We head into the gym, and I'm immediately intimidated. All of these people look like they could break me in half. And it seems like Craig is friends with all of them.
Oh.
He high-fives and finger guns all of the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could and would steal my lunch money to spend on their protein shakes. That could happen.
Hmm?
Come on, bud, let's warm up. We head over to the treadmills and start walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking is good. This is a decent place to be. Walking. So, I know we are on treadmills.
Oh.
Yes? And those over there are ellipticals? What the hell are ellipticals?
Oh.
Very good. What is all this other stuff? Nah, you gotta have protein. Protein's good.
Hey.
Hey, they might look a little scary, but I guarantee that all of them serve a specific purpose. For building muscle mass. I watch as a dude in a muscle T flex his muscles. I didn't know existed on a machine. I think I was once used to process grain into flour. What is that? Why is that guy doing that to himself?
Hmm?
That's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing? Well, I can't see what he's doing, so how can I choose? These answers are amazing. Trying to crush people's skulls with his thighs. Has any of you seen that video where like this woman just breaks watermelons with her thighs? It's insane. Using a medieval torture device and praying to some sort of pain god. I think a medieval torture device would be a good answer. There's a tiny man in there, right? And he did something that the court found unfavorable. And now that muscular dude is doing out justice in the form of pain.
Oh, man.
What? Dude, that video of that person crushing a watermelon with their thighs is just insane, dude. You need to watch it. I think it was a watermelon they broke, but they broke something.
Nice.
Oh no, Craig is turning up the speed. I better do the same. How long have you been doing this buff thing?
Hmm?
Alright, see you in a minute, Helena. Couple years. And what do you do when you're not dadding or working or buffing?
Oh.
Oh, I coach my twin softball team. That still counts as both dadding and buffing.
Hmm.
I keep busy. What do you do for fun? I try to live my life as close to a Jimmy Buffett song as possible. I check out my hot bod and I love learning. Well, I don't like learning, so learning is off. I don't know who Jimmy Buffett's song. I don't know who Jimmy Buffett is, but so I'm gonna check out my hot bod. I spend most of my time in front of the mirror, admiring my Adonis-like figure, and I've worked so hard to sculpt.
Oh.
By that I mean lay horizontal and watch bad television.
Hmm.
We're jogging now. Oh god, we're jogging now. I look over to Craig, who hasn't even broken a sweat. How is he doing this so effortlessly? I'm dying. I feel like my life force is draining through every orifice of my body.
Hmm.
Hey, remember when my fish died in college? Huff. No, I don't like this story. I'm glad you are still here, Julian. Oh my god, is he really bumping up the speed again? I guess I better do it too. Oh, this is fast. This is very fast.
Oh.
And we were at that party, and you've had to make me feel better. You tell me to create a distraction. So of course, I do a sick keg stand and get everyone cheering. Well, I'll just be 2 seconds. I'm just going to open up a window. It's so hot in my room. We'll survive. You're a survivor, Julian. And then I tried to steal a fish from the fish tank at the party with my bare hands like an idiot.
Dude!
And then you drop the fish and it's flopping around and you panic. So you run up to me post-keg stand with a dying, dirty fish in your hands that you scooped off the ground and you're yelling at me that we have to leave.
Hey!
So running out of a frat party with a fish and trying to give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. And we get him home and get him into a bowl of water, but the prognosis was grim. And the next day he's alive and well. That's good to know. The fish is alive and well. They never did catch the great fish thieves of Grand Ridge U. And they never will. I shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into the wall. Jesus, that hurts.
Bro!
Dude, bro, are you okay? Craig offers me a hand and looks me over for injuries. I'm fantastic. Managed to stand up and rub my back. Doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later.
I don't know.
You don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits. Well, I think I might call our gym adventure here.
Hmm?
You sure? Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, well, here, I bought you this. That's true. If you steal fish, treadmills won't like you. Craig hands me a shaker bottle full of thick green liquid. I stare at it with what must be apparent distaste.
Hmm.
It's a protein shake, bro. Oh, it's the attack of the protein shakes. Oh, thank you. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy, here goes. I take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Wow, this is really good. And for you, it's my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it.
Bro!
Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we can try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended, bro. Good one. I'm gonna go put some ice on this everything. I'll see you around. I leave the gym, feeling ashamed. Craig used to order delivery from the pizza place across the street from my dorm, and now he can run circles around me, literally. Man, I really gotta work on this dad bod. There's nothing wrong with your dad bod, Luke. I get home and lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh god, I'm so old. Oh no, I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Shoot, it's 3:55. I'm supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes. I frantically put on some clean clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run out the door. Oh, this is a nice looking school. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake. I'm feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch, and I'm relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 308 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega classroom is? The youth turns around and looks at me, up and down with heavily lined eyes. Whoa. If this person had green hair, he would have exactly the same hair as BG Mike. Just pointing it out. Sigh. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. who? Mr. Vega? I don't know, have you tried the exit? Boom! Got him! Okay, wise guy, are you going to help me or not? Sigh. Fine. It's up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. Yeah, that's... The car's going past my house. I know it's really annoying. You just got to ignore the cars. And there was another car that just drove past. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker.
Hmm?
Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Sigh. Fine, Mr. Vega.
Oh.
I don't like this kid. Yeah, they're actually doing the final race in Cars 3 outside my house. Now I'm off. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool.
Hmm.
You must be Luke. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back?
Oh.
Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat in one of the comically small student desks in the back. I might get stuck in this.
Hmm?
Right, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in JD selling a catcher in the rye?
Oh.
Yes, Colin. Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise.
Ah.
The whole class erupts in laughter.
Hmm.
Alright, everybody. Yeah. That's how I'm actually over 1,000 subscribers. Is because of Cars 3. It was actually thanks to Always Room for Luke for lending us his house. So now you know, Julian.
Oh.
Now, Holden Caulfield is the unreliable narrator in that sense that the bell at the end of the period rings, all of the students immediately get up and make break for the door.
Whoa.
Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening.
Oh.
Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs.
Oh.
Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers?
Eh.
Both, you know. Budget cuts. Yeah, I actually got Jake Paul's Disney contract now. It's just I don't actually do anything for Disney. I just sit here doing nothing all day. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student and I'm concerned about her recent behaviour. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hasn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just want to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See, if you could talk to her about it, I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. There's so much talking and visual novels. It's so weird just... Oh, don't get me started on Emoji Movie. That movie was just trash. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo.
Oh.
Anytime. On my way out, I stop thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo. Yes? They ever catch that right?
Oh.
Yes. Oh, I'm making moves on Hugo. I leave the classroom. I make my way out to the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her mother. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. Oh, it's gone up now to 10%. Last time I checked, it was on 6. But before 6, it was on 0%. I think it's like the lowest rated movie on that web, on Rotten Tomatoes. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time. It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. Let's go to the mall food court. Let's be nice. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Geez, can't Dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective, because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? What do you tweet about? I want to see those tweets. You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vegas said you haven't been participating in class, and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vegas' class. It's fine, he's fine. You pull up to a stoplight, and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. Just, I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything.
Ugh.
Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. It's a boy. It has to be a boy. She has a boy on her mind. I heard Emma R. is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to be in the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She sniffles and laughs. What's so funny? It's, I don't think you get it. Okay. Who are you texting? Noah. I knew it. I knew it was a guy. That's fine, Julian. Thank you for stopping by the stream. And I hope everything goes well in the doctor's office. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? No! Dad! Ugh. I can't believe you would...
Dad!
I mean, jeez. Why would you? Gross. Sorry, just asking. She definitely likes this Noah kid. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can't be friends. He's my friend. Okay, calm down. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. We arrive at the mall. A big indoor shopping centre with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead. That doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at the group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner.
Yeah!
Hell yeah! Language, Missy. Heck yeah. Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be there. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar? Bread with cheese on? Or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? The last option sounds good. Yep. Our daughter is at Sundari. Amanda's a Sundari confirmed. I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honour of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. Ah, I see what she did there. We order a giant pile of chips and an unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. When she says chips, does she mean potato chips, which are what we call crisps here? Or does she actually mean French fries, which is what we call chips here in the UK? But since it's nachos, I think I got my answer already. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent, cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Oh, where do I begin on memes? Where do I begin? Well, we have the troll face, which was it's just a classic meme. We also have the John Cena meme. Are you sure about that? There's just too many memes. Sigh, which meme? All
Aw.
memes. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated, see? Memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that gets less funny the more people do it. The problem is, by the time that meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done the joke to death. Harambe still lives on. Oh, welcome back, Anna. You joined us just as we are talking about memes. I didn't start the conversation about memes. The game started talking about memes. The only meme that lives on is Harambe. God rest his soul.
Ugh.
And what's worse than that is that movies and TV and video games will try to jump in on the meme train. But just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. Are you sure about that? So it just dates it and isn't funny. Oh shit, what up?
Dad.
Dad, please.
Eh?
Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? To the internet. I want to look up more memes. Want to go to that goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as an anti-establishment, despite being an exact representation of the establishment. What is a meme? I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s. Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one. Okay, that gets her. Amanda runs into the store, with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. This is a very interesting store. I like that design in the top right corner. I don't know what that's meant to be. There's also a Harry Potter scar. There's also a guitar, bananas. I have no idea what that one is meant to be. Anyway, Amanda runs into the back. There it is. You can still see it, the outline, kinda. I'm so proud. Speech, Amanda.
Hey!
Speech. Right, I'll do it if you stop chatting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate an historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Heel, oh, so that's her middle name, had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead, Gotham Beyond. Is that meant to be a reference from Bed, Bath and Beyond? Because that's amazing. I want a shop called that. That would just be the best. After begging her father to take her to Dead, Gotham Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over the display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her 11th father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Okay, next one.
Yeah!
Oh, hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for Dad to look at in Dead, Gotham Beyond. Pursue the band t-shirts, look at ironic mugs. Check out the Cleveland Spin for hot deals. That's always a good thing to do. There's a big cardboard box of markdown items. I'm pretty sure $4 is, for purple eyeliner, it's a good deal, I think. I wonder if I would look good in purple eyeliner. Hell yes, I would. Look, this is very important to me. Oh, here he is, the guy I know so much about. Well, I heard so much about. The goth dad. I overhear a stifled argument over the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. How far, ahead am I? Just give me 1 second. I'm just gonna have a look, what the delay is. Oh, it's not that bad. Delay's not that bad. Let's carry on. I can see that. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here.
What?
Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? It's your manager present. People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. Good customer service. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian inspired or Edwardian in nature. The man trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Dadtron, 5,000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Well, that was easy, thanks. But how much is it? At least it's only one this time. Amanda pops the shirt onto the counter and grins to the cashier. It's gonna be an expensive t-shirt. I just know it. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up. Radiating hatred, I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried that she'll pull something. That's Damien. Where did I get Damien from? He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. He hands Amanda her bag, and it's clear the conversation is over. Make her way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch, trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool. Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Trackers is on. God, that name is a handful. Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Trackers. Your favourite, right? Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before an ice road melts. But also they're hunting ghosts. Also the trucks are haunted. Oh, plot twist. This is an episode I've already seen. It's one of the best. Callum and Flint, Dogbone. The twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghost done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them there damn ice roads. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. I almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like they're saying, you're going to die. That's because we are about to die, you. This is art. The episode ends with the man... I can't do a country accent. Because I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what a country accent sounds like. Well, I imagine it's what that person said anyway, but anyway. I'm not good at accents. So, yeah, the more you know. Stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone. After the disastrous ice road accident, afterwards they call him to bed and get a good night's sleep. That's because I am British. There's no point in me doing trying out a British accent because I am British. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never let me have 5 more minutes. Oh, I got something. I got some notifications on my phone. You have never let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. How's it going, cat? Welcome to the stream. How are you today? We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves on one desk. But I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase.
Huh.
So, you excited for the cookout today? If there's food, I'm excited. That's pretty much me. Dude, I'm going good as well. I'm good. Thanks for asking, Cat. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Yeah, those are bad. Which means there are more for me. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighbourhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. That sounds exactly like me at parties.
Oh.
Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon.
Oh.
The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up at a cookout on time? True, very true. You know what? We're going early just because he said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. Walk across the street to Joseph's house with the store-bought veggie plate. XXDK Nin Gig. I can't pronounce that name, but thank you for subscribing anyway. Hope you enjoy the GIF. Well, hope you guys enjoy the GIF. I head out the door. Amanda, I already read all this. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people. Where are all the people? And the smell of hot dog wafts through the air. Small children run through the sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on the table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh? Hey, there's Joseph. Dude, I know that is amazing. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide.
Oh.
Welcome, I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies.
Yeah.
Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there they are. They're back. The kids that just look dead inside. Hi. This is Christian and Christy, the twins. Oh, look, more children look dead inside. Alright, go for it. They stare creepily and say nothing.
Hey.
Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where's Krish? Maybe Mary put him up in his crib. Oh, it's her! It's her! That's the woman who, what's the word? Oh, I did not know that, Cat. Oh, that's so weird.
Oh.
Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart. Did you put Krish up to bed? I'll have to go look for him.
Oh.
I know, it's Mary from the bar. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this sunny neighbour, Luke, and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. Of course. I love her. Yeah, she tried to smash. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Yeah. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. Wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. Wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city.
Oh.
Haha, my wife has a wonderful sense of humour, but please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Yeah, we're just going to overthrow Mike's series. How to Catch a Cheater will be Julian's series now. Julian will be the host of that series. Amanda and I mill around to try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. I don't want to have to make friends.
Ugh.
Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? I don't want to have to do pleasantries.
Hmm.
They're going to talk about weather.
Dad.
Go, do it, make a friend. But how can I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shows me into the centre of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Yes, he did. Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Gotham Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. Wait a second, all of these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I better investigate. Gonna talk to Joseph and Damien. I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Gotham Beyond by the grill. Wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. So, I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black?
Huh.
Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighbourhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. Burger? What? Why are you saying burger, cat? It's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode.
Oh.
Luke, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Yep, they're all Papa's. The Papa's barbecue. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How'd you do? I don't believe I had the pleasure. Oh, I never actually saw that option. I was just reading the names. If Damien does turn out to be an actual goth Brett, then he's going to be the dad of my choice. I think I saw you in Dead Gotham Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologise for my behaviour on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Gotham Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, there was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Gotham Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? Hey Mitchie! How's it going? Did you just wake up? Yeah, we are playing Dream Daddy. I think for a second, I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some sort of older kids in the neighbourhood.
Hey.
Hey Amanda, would you consider yourself goth? Oh, you're in work. I totally forgot you were in work today. Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label. Well, I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as a twee hipster with normcore leanings. Bats are cool though. Got to get that in the end. Ah, pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming.
Yeah.
Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as golf? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch, at your service. Okay, he's one. That is an amazing name. Bloodmarch. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady?
Huh?
Oh God, they're back. The children who were dead inside. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison?
Ah!
That's just creepy. Hey! Won't you come play with us? Nah, Blood January's the best. Come play with us forever. That's so creepy. Oh my God. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand, of course, with the wine.
Oh.
I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine. I think I might have taped over VeggieTales VHS with the Shining. Who knows? I'll forgive that. The Shining wasn't bad, I would say. She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish?
Come on.
Wasn't he with you?
Oh.
You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Yeah, Mary, lay off the booze for once. She's so, relaxed about having children. She just doesn't care what they do. I think those kids look dead inside because of Mary. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fault.
Give it a rest, buddy.
I have squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favour and please find Krish? That'd be great. I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah.
Mary. Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now? What was him? Oh, I see. Is that his son? I can see now. Oh, Julian, that sucks, mate.
Huh.
Ah, Lucian. Have I introduced you to Luke yet? Hey, is that punk from Amanda's school? I remember you. Whatever.
Huh.
That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christiansen. May I have a veggie burger, sir?
Oh.
Coming right up, bud. Are you a vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Yo, that's good as back. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous people as bloodlappers. I know, Damien is just so posh.
Aye.
That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. But it looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, is that a tattoo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine?
Oh my!
What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, reading a lopsided 666 in the black ink. I did notice that on his arm, though. My buddy gave me a stick, and a poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian, we'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick.
Oh.
Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Man, Joseph is way cooler than you, a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. Isn't that how they're born? They just pop out with a Bible in their hands? God, the way I see things now are just changing. I wonder what he did before preaching. Burger time. Enough socializing. Without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is the first time in front of a grill? No. He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. Oh, cool. He does have some skill with a barbecue.
Oh.
Yeah, you probably didn't know this, Luke, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship.
Oh.
He's ungrillevable. Oh, the dad jokes are out. Oh, that just reminds me on the Discord server in the voice chat where I can't remember who it was, but they were just telling dad jokes.
Hey.
I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Craig, shut up!
Oh.
Oh, for God's sake, the dad puns keep on coming. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him.
Oh.
Oh, Damien, not you too. I trusted you, Damien. I trusted you. Must we keep talking about this? Can't we just appreciate the artist?
Hey.
I never seen him make a mistake. Robert, go away. Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop. All of the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison. Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. That was another dad bun. I have the dermatologist of 245 is 248. Oh, you better get going. You better run, Julian.
Hey.
Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
Hey.
Kind of nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid.
Oh.
We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're going to like this neighborhood a lot.
Oh.
Alright, I will talk to you later, Julian. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll make a killing.
Oh.
Hey, why don't you add us all onto, what's Dadbook? Dadbook?
Oh.
Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops, I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We'll trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Yeah, I think so too. Achievement unlocked. Welcome to the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I mean, I got a burger in me. I felt like I was at a networking event. I wish I'd been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. I mean, I got a burger in me. Sweetie, if I can impart any sort of wisdom upon you right now, and not that it was a bad situation, but if you're ever in an uncomfortable situation, always look for the silver lining. The silver linings get you through to the other side. We ate rockin' burgers today, and it was good. Good burgers are the best. Amen. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dadbook. I don't like Dadbook. Even the name just sounds weird to me. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh, is that okay? Of course, just keep me posted. And be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Honestly, I think Damien wins, Helena. Damien is the winner. Well, so far, he's winning. Oh, I accidentally closed it down again. Here we go, of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not going to do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that. I will never do that. Okay, do you have plans tonight? My plans are kind of to eat ice cream and watching TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna see how long I can sleep for. I can do with some sleep. I feel like death at the moment. Kiddo, I am tapped out. But the sun hasn't even gone down yet. Yes, it has. Look out the window. I still have sleep to catch up on from when you were a baby. Just let me be. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great, see you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making some roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that, although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I use my powers for evil. Just like just making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food for real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire. But he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind. Oh, I can't speak today. And also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. That sounds like a good show. Has any of you guys seen that show called Man vs. Food? If you have, you know the hells of watching that show without eating anything. Because you watch it and you feel hungry again. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? Wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, which in case I hope she doesn't respond soon. So I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and I check my phone. Nothing yet. She's with that guy. I'm calling it now. She's with that Noah guy. Okay, see now I'm worried. Do I call it? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episode of Gavin Chapman's Meet Hell not only sounding, I can't pronounce that word, my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why do I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why do I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decided to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that can happen to her. Okay, thank God it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe.
Aww.
Yeah. Now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my text? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops, guess I didn't see those. She starts walking to her room. Amanda, Anne. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now. Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't even respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I was scared. You weren't responding, it was just like when your mum... I have to stop myself from tearing up.
Whoa!
Oh, Dad. I didn't mean to. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired of all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again. Alright. I'm going to go to bed now. That is a nice room. That's what my setup used to look like. I'm making YouTube videos. Just a monitor and a keyboard and mouse. So all I really needed. Amanda closed the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said kept echoing in my mind. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee. I make some scrambled eggs for Mando as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. It is pretty much a typical YouTuber's room. A bed and a desk with a computer on it. That's literally what my room is, but instead of one monitor I have three. I should have texted you. I said I was going to do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well. I trust you to make good choices. I also thought about it, and I'll try to give you your space from here on out. I gotta trust you can take care of yourself. Team Heal. Yes, hashtag Team Heal. Team Heal. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them. Already did.
Alright!
Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dadbook?
Dad!
It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dadbook profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Okay, that'd be helpful. So at the moment, I don't think I sound interesting on the internet at all. Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dadbook, which turns out it's a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood.
Aww.
Right, Pops, you gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Dislikes are the best. Every YouTuber needs dislikes. Apart from the stream, just hit the thumbs up button on the stream. On a Friday night, you're likely to polish and sort to my coin collection. Don't have a coin collection. Netflix and grill, baby. That sounds a lot like me. Fall asleep watching History Channel. Torment my children with dad puns. Sink into blissful oblivion. This one. My trusty grill. A lost shaker of salt. Cast around DVD for instructional purposes. Then you won't be able to watch that DVD. It's just there. A boat, obviously. I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. I think I'm going to go for the most logical answer. Castaway on DVD. What are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms. Tennis shoes with long white socks. A well-manicured lawn. Street smarts. Top tier. Grillmanship. Comfortable with crying. How's it going, Anne? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? This is a tough one. It's a very tough one. Street smarts. What do you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instructionals. Salty boat captain. A pro skater who is also an astronaut. A good father and the president of space. I grew up watching Doctor Who, so when I was like growing up, I wanted to be a Time Lord. Ain't that strange? So the president of space just sounds a lot like me. What's your favourite movie genre? Sean Connery. War documentaries. Anything on Laserdisc. Rom-coms. Whatever will make me cry. Old comedies that haven't aged well. Sean Connery. It would probably be me as a father as well. Napping together. Doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together. Eating a healthy dinner at 4 PM. Trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost. Arson. That's a good first date. I think. Being emotionally vulnerable. Oh, wow. Honestly, the two bottom ones are my favourite answers on there. Arson or being emotionally vulnerable. I think we have to arson. What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, my sick vape, a book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, my cripplingly low self-esteem. That sounds a lot like me. I frequently forget. Nah, we're just going to do the one that sounds realistic here. My crippling low self-esteem. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world, if I'll ever be be able to love myself as much as I love my grill, when can I have my next cup of coffee, and lawnmower modifications. End of the world. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them, or all of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay. I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh my god. I don't know if you heard that. I'm not sure if the game audio is on the stream. But it just went, you've got dads. Oh my god, that was so bad. But obviously, we're going to do the best husbando. How do you say it? Anyway. We're going to go Damien. How'd you do? I have finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through the graveyards and spending time with my son. I was not expecting long strolls through graveyards. If you would ever like husbando Damien, if you would like to chat about the latest Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our own demise, or Black Cat, please send me a letter. On a Friday night, you are most likely to listen to true crime podcasts while I taxidermy my newest specimens. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? A coffin? This guy is a goth, pretty much. He is... Oh, I can't think of the word. He should be the president of all goths. No, I certainly like romantic walks into the graveyard. Or through a graveyard, I meant. What are your turn-ons? Pronouncing bosom correctly. What do you want to be when you grow up? A bat. What's your favourite movie genre? Foreign art house horror. It's night. What's your ideal date? It's night. We're at an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. What would you never leave home without? An upside down cross. I spend a lot of time thinking about mortality silence. Right, three hearts, message. Gonna message Damien. Like, what's up? Wanna hang out with you more, Damien? Damien seemed really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him and get to know him a little better. I navigate to Damien's dadbook page and type out a message. Hey dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime. I sit there a few minutes before I see that Damien's typing. That's always a good feeling when you just see this person is typing back. But then he keeps typing and typing. Oh, he's one of those people who send like paragraphs on paragraphs. Man. Maybe we can share a coffin together in the future. See what I'm saying? Man, this guy's writing a novel. I'll leave the computer to make some coffee. And he's still typing. I sip my coffee and the computer finally dings. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm glad there's more. Honestly, I'm so glad there's more. Because if he just said Luke, that would have been me done for the day. Or forever. Luke, I must confess my excitement to be receiving your kind letter for. As you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in as gentlemanly manner as I would have liked. Stop typing! I'm trying to read, stop typing. I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship and my residence for an afternoon tea and stroll around my garden. Should it please you? Till then, adieu. Yours humbled, D. Bloodmarch. That's the best letter ever. Hey, Amanda. Amanda pops out of her room, her eyes a little puffy, almost as if she's been crying. Hey, are you alright?
I'm fine.
Yeah, totally, I'm cool. Oh, did you find out Noah had a girlfriend already? Yep, the posh goth. I just found out that the succulent I've been watering and singing to for the last 3 months was actually made out of plastic. Even the dirt was fake. Oh, honey, are you sure that's all you're upset about? You have to tell me what's actually wrong. Why are you lying to me? I'm not. I'm perfectly fine. Alright. I don't believe her, but I'll let it go for now. Can you help me with something?
Dad!
For the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples. Oh, that's gross. No, can you interpret this for me? I turn the computer Amanda and she squints at Damien's message. I just don't understand NetSpeak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now? Oh, totally. This is the hot new thing. See, Dad, kids got over saying lol and LMAO or whatever and decided that what they need to do is bring it back to the 1800s. So, what do I do? Where's your pen and quill? Wow. What? Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill, Dad? How probably addressed the nobleman in regards of your upcoming debutant ball. Okay, now I know you're messing with me. Father, without a proper chaperone, we'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or our dowry. Or, so you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time, and now you're reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you? Like the first 5 pages, and I read a review of the movie. Still got a B though. That's pretty much what I did when my class was reading like a book. I just read reviews and just watched a movie that they made about it. It's a good movie. Great, so what do I see about Damien? I got this. Amanda reaches over to me and types on the keyboard. Yes. Oh no, oh no. We should have sent something good back. Why can't it let me type? Well, I suppose that's that. Oh my god, that house is amazing. I would see myself living in this house one day. As long as it has good internet connection, I'm happy. I make the short walk over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house, more like of a manor. Estate, the Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. I walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. I pull the large, ornately carved bat's head door knocker back, and a hollow sound echoes throughout the house as I strike it against the door. Oh no, the creak. It's the creak. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy. Run into the home and take a few steps into the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. To be fair, that is a really nice interior. As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. Hello? Well, that's true. That is very true, Helena. The internet is a way to any man's heart. Helena 2017. Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it cold in here? Where's Damien? Luke, pleasure to have you in my home. I look up and see Damien, standing at the top of a majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. What's with the door slamming shut? Oh, sorry, there was a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked? I accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oil paintings? I like oil paintings. Right. Right. Awkward. Very awkward. Please, let me show you around. Okay. Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlour, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlour again for some reason. This is one of the older homes on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Though extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling. Walk past a door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in Victorian era? That's my son's room. You know how the rebellious teenage years are. Onward, onward, there's more to see. Reach the door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish. And this is the library. He collects butterflies. That's nice. Sunlight streams in from floor to ceiling. Arched windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves. And even more books are scattered over the period appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room. Look at the butterflies. Oh, I'm winning Damien's heart, just like I should. I walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. Pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime. I'm concerned I would stick the pin right through my finger. The pinner's gambit. Is that a thing? No? Pick up a book. You know, Luke, in the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawdry novels would encourage youth into a life of crime, and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. These days it's not really a distraction because hardly any kids read anymore. They only read Facebook messages and statuses. I pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud. Naruto struggled against the chains that Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants. Hannah, did you write a fanfiction about Naruto and Sasuke? And if so, why didn't you link it to me? But I'm just gonna slowly hide this book around, behind my back and walk away slowly.
Oh my!
Okay, I think that's enough. Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back onto the shelf. That's a rare book from my private collection. Well, I'll read it. I'll read the one about Kakashi and Iruka Sensei. I walk to the window, and I'm greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughters on his back. Damn. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now. Damn! Did you know that Victorians spend at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of a full-length... I can't speak. Out of a full-length window? Wait, really?
Oh.
No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke.
Oh.
Please, will you join me for tea? Of course, a good Brit loves a nice cup of tea. I follow Damien to his sitting room, where finger foods have already been set up upon a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high-backed chairs as Damien pours and serves me some tea. Is it Earl Grey? I never had Earl Grey before because it's so fancy. And it's actually quite expensive. I can't believe we're having a high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What?
Oh!
It's a common misconception that high tea is referred to the wealth or class of the people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to both the later times of the day that the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which this served.
Oh.
My dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. Are there a lot of goths in Maple Bay? I like your cape, and your home is really impressive. I'm going to do that one. It seems like you really put a lot of work into this place. Thank you. No one's ever complimented my home before. Well, I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers in my place, and look at what you've done. I'm kind of jealous. That's very generous of you to say. What got you interested in goth stuff? Well, when I was a young boy, my father... Did he take you into the city? Sorry? Did you guys see a marching band? I'm afraid I don't understand. You're serious? Of course. But it's... You know, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously? I'd love to see a marching band. Well, maybe we can go together sometime. Nevertheless, I always had a love for art, history and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into a sort of obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think. Why not go all the way? It's not like I'm dying when I catch a cold. He takes a sip of tea. I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and to try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid.
Oh.
But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it's all the same. Tell me, Luke, do you have any hobbies? Oh man, I do, but I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff. Well, I love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing, and quite honestly, rather attractive. Please, do tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sound sophisticated. I like watching soap, making videos on the internet. Yeah, that pretty much sounds like me making videos on the internet. Soap is an important advancement in modern society. Getting rid of germs and stuff. I would say that the people who make soap are the true heroes here. To watch them work is an honour. I tried making some with Amanda once, and we both tried to go to the doctors for the rashes, which I guess goes to show that we should leave it to the professionals. We finish our tea and finger sandwiches.
Oh!
Come, I have one more thing to show you. Is this his garden? What? This garden, though. I'm jealous. Damien takes me round the back of his home, where a variety of flowers flourish in beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it, and butterflies flit lazily through the air.
Oh.
Yep, it's his garden. Where does this guy make his money? I want to know. It's beautiful. Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal romantic relationships in public. So lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things, depending on other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off a vine. A Lilium bulbiferum, the orange lily. What do you think this one means? My loins are ablaze. Thou art the tightest. Oh my god, I feel stupid. I'm so dumb. 3 cheers for sweet revenge. I don't know. But I'm going to do which one sounds the funniest. My loins are ablaze. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Well, and that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What is your favourite type of flower? The only ones I know. Just forget I said that. I like the name snapdragons, but I don't know what snapdragons are, and I don't know what honeysuckles. Well, wait. I heard the name honeysuckles, but I don't know exactly what type of flower they are. I'm going to do snapdragon because that just sounds cool. Snapdragons are cool because they're cute, and you can do that thing where you squeeze them so it looks like they're talking. What a lovely choice. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. Oh, I think I'm getting in there. I'm getting somewhere. Hey, you gonna put together a bouquet for me? Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before. I'll follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly a phone rings. Oh, Luke, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls out a cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone. Go for it.
Oh.
Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. You know it, Helena. That's the goal for this playthrough. This makes me wish I had put a little more effort into that garden. That garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of a cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh hey, a gargoyle. Oh, I knocked over the gargoyle.
Fix that garg.
This one. No. No. What? Yes. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, this is tough. This one. Yeah, and then this one.
Goal!
Nailed it! See, I'm good at making gargoyles. Here comes Damien, you don't know that. Luke, my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything alright? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucian. What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school post haste. Do you need help? Oh no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together.
Huh.
You're right, this is one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go.
Hmm.
Damien and I walk into school and immediately greet by an anxious-looking Hugo.
Eh.
Hey Damien, you're here in record time.
Oh no.
I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Wow, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo's and Damien's first time to the My Kids Are in Trouble rodeo.
Huh.
What is it this time?
Oh.
This, Damien, you have to see to believe. Wow, I'm excited to actually see what happened. Damien and I fall into a step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into the darkness. Watch your step. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement. They don't sound happy, as if I'm leading into the depths of the school. I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. We find another teacher in the boiler room, tucked away in the back of the basement. With him Lucian and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucian has a bloody nose. What happened? Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. Look around the scene of the crime and I see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucian tried to kill me. The room falls silent. This is escalating pretty quickly. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me. Whoa, 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 wait a second. Lucian, did you try to cask off Amontillado? Ernest? I'm neither confirming nor denying that. I turn to Damien and whisper to him. What's cask of Amontillado? It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down into his cellar with the promise of wine of a fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall.
Oh.
It's a lovely story. So wait, Lucian, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there. What was the thought process here? I was building a wall to keep Ernest out. That Ernest just going to sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him? Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot. But then he... Oh god, my throat just dried out. I realised I lied about the wine. And you were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes.
What?
It took you 20 minutes? Son, we had an entire 2-week unit on the Castle of Amontillado, and it took you 20 minutes to realise Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse? Did you even read the story? I read the first 5 pages and then read a review of the movie.
What?
It's only 5 pages long, and there is no movie. Hi, yeah, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it for me. Actually, he didn't even pay me, so when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. You guys are always telling me to engage in literature. And I did. I don't see a problem here. Alright, I find this under what the hell, don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucian high five. Yeah, we're suspended. Hell yeah. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your mediation. We'll head up the stairs and out of the school in tense silence. Lucian, Damien and I all pile into my car and begin to drive home. Lucian immediately puts his head up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. I know, son, it's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you, and I can see that you're struggling. So if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job, I know how much you want your own car. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Damien's just thinking to himself, that's my son. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Lucian continues staring out the window. Love you too. We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. Moment we pull into the driveway. Lucian hops out the car, slams the door and runs inside. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. You and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright, and all things considered, Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good. So there's your silver lining. There is that, yes. I really admire how you handled that. You're a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him. I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favours. Oh, dadhood goals. Yep. That is dadhood goals. I think I made the right choice with Damien. It really does. You're a good dad. See you around soon. It would be my honour and my pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. I'm home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yo, what you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition. I hate this show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. That's pretty much me in any person's house. Because I'm like 6 foot tall, I'm really tall. Especially on the bus as well. I stand up, I hit my head on the bus all the time. It really hurts. I told you, I want a 2-bed, 2-bath, shabby chick cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. Well, you have loads of bottles, since the house is made of bottles. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I'm not pooping outside, Greg. Hope my neighbours didn't hear me there. Why don't they just get a regular sized house? I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go? It got strange. We had to go to the school to pick up Lucian, since he tried to, he lured Ernest down to the cellar with the promise of fine vintage and then tried to brick him into a wall, right? How did you know that? Has everyone read the story except for me? Lucian live streamed the entire thing. Good old Lucian. I think I would get along with Lucian. This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy's a character, but he's really good company. And surprisingly diplomatic dad. I dig his style. You know what? Me too. Alright then. Big thumbs up for Lucian.
Simply marvelous.
Okay, so I'm going to end the stream here. I've been streaming for like almost 2 hours, and I need to get some food because I'm really hungry. I might stream this again. So when I actually have the time to actually stream. So I will talk to anybody on the Discord server if they're actually on the Discord server.